the guys who got sent off at junior for Leeds, he handballed at September, got 2 pens. And he pulled down Gordon through. I want to see, as it's going a bit faster, just try and get a little bit more square, not as square on. Right foot forward, you want to look how you cast it. So this bit here, just lift up. What's happening is that your anchor's not touching the ground there. So just lift and then take it round. You want to hear that splash. At the moment there's too much of it. You just want to be up, straight round, or like lifting too early, so it's flying, and then like that. So it's nothing. So lift straight across, then up.
Yeah.
That the rod loaded, do you feel it?
Yeah.
But it was just try and move your hips a bit and then that stop. Just try and straighten that line out. Rod too high, but the anchor point's not hitting the ground, so you don't want that rod too high because your line's not touching the ground there. Pump it down too far. Not as high, and that's it. Let it drop. Got it? You feel like it started loading and it went out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Biggest fish I've seen on the Tyne. And it's got wrapped around that rock, we've got it off where Margaret was fishing with the net. Came up. It's about £35. Too high again. So you want it flying round, you want that line digging into the water for your anchor point. Too high. Alright. 45, then round, that's it, better. There you go. That's good. Excellent. That was much better shape, just a positive stop. That really fast water there, just come up this side of the stone and then just drop in here a bit.
Yeah.
You have
No, I'm just getting all of the, I'm just getting it to where it should be.
Don't pop it if it's crossing over, so it gets in your face. That's it. It's better, you just want that line to drop like a rod length to your anchor point. Better? Too high again, too float and really fall it. That's high. There you go. Let's give you a bit of suggestions if it's too high. don't want it landing there. The first contact you want is a rod end there. Just going back to the roll cast. Get that right first. That's it. 15 minutes ahead. Good. That's better. It's just making sure that where you want the line to go. Like that. Yeah. But that's just the wind because it's blowing it off. It's downstream and that would be. See how it's straightened out, so better.
Yeah.
Do you remember of any clubs?
Hexham.
Oh, you're in Hexham, are you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna get to this side of you.
You want to just drift along that stream where the broken water is?
Yeah. Yeah.
So hard to do that, even now I'm like lazy faster. What are you doing?
Single speed.
Single speed, it'll be left hand. You're standing there, you're trying to cast there, so make sure when you sweep around, you come all the way around with that hand to face where you. And we just need to get that anchor with just the rod length on the end.
Oh, sorry.
It's so hard to do left-handed when you just start to do right-handed. That's what you do. You had a few lessons with me on that.
Yeah. Had 3.
Better?
It's not even more annoying is that I was doing everything fine before I'd done this. Just that, like,
the wind really doesn't help though. Even this wind makes it really difficult.
Yeah.
And I presume you've been learning with your right hand up, have you?
I've been doing a bit both, and I was doing good.
That's better. Lovely. Get the line straight there.
Was that the final score?
2-2, yeah. He's got a man sent off in the 90th minute with 6 minutes of injury time.
I was going to say...
Shaw nearly won it. He volleyed it from outside the box. It just tipped, saved by the keeper. It's not the worst result, like, but I can't see Liverpool losing the game. They've got Leicester this weekend.
They've got Leicester, Southampton and someone else.
It's an easy run-in for them, isn't it? Much better. Stop a little bit higher, and then that will fold out and not land on the front. Beautiful. You caught a salmon on the Tyne, yeah?
I got one last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where from? Hexham.
Hexham. Do you know Hexham?
Yeah, I know Hexham's water. I'm not a member.
Like, do you know what the Ben pool is?
Is that in the south Tyne?
Yeah.
Next to Ridley.
Next, I forgot the pub / hotel.
Right.
But yeah, I got one on there.
And the fly or spinner?
Fly.
Oh, good. The big one?
£12.
Okay. Did you shoot yourself?
What, sorry?
Perfect. You shoot yourself on the toe?
Yeah. And I can't remember, I think it was like this, might have been, it was like June or August, and there was this parent and child day set up.
Yeah.
And me and my dad went.
That's it?
And then at the end there was like prizes. And I didn't expect it, but I was the top man. Got like most of them. It wasn't for the fish though, and it was. And then I got it. He took us. He took us out on a day on the Ben pool. I wasn't part of them then.
Right.
And it was my first time with a salmon rod in my hand. And I hooked into one. Right, and then my dad was sitting on the bank, and Les, the guy who was with us, taking us. He was Les Routledge, yeah. That's the. He was further up, and I'm like, Dad, I'm into one, and my rod's like that. And then, as soon as they even noticed, they saw it just fly out the air, bar of silver, £15, and it snapped us.
Oh, so you lost one and caught one?
Lost the one and I caught one.
So when you were talking there, you weren't thinking as much about it, and it was just going.
Yeah.
Good. Sometimes you just overthink them when you start getting frustrated. It's something's worth just stopping, having a rest for 5, because you'll end up snapping your rod in frustration. Well, I'll send your dad 2 tickets for the day. Do you do single-handed stuff as well?
Yeah, I do single-handed as well. Yeah, we've got membership on the other side of the Derwent.
That's like the upper club.
Yeah, the other one.
Angling.
Derwent angling, yeah. We haven't been much. I think we've been once. Haven't been much, and I don't think we've got anything but.
At least you know when there's a fault there, so you don't just. Most people just try and whack it back out and then end up with a keeping it, yeah. Were you using a double-handed when you caught the salmon?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was using Oracle Scandi switch rod.
Aye.
I think it was the 11 footer. Nah, I got this for Christmas.
Got that for Christmas.
Yeah.
What are they? The
It's the Nam.
no man. You need to hear that sound, don't we?
What, sorry?
You need to hear that sound in the fish.
Oh yeah.
I got that fish. See, because there's something that crease there.
Mhm.
He just wanted to drift past his nose. Makes a right racket that the other few get a fish on it.
Yeah, I know. I haven't got one on it yet.
It needs christening. Very nice. I was dead lucky when I started because I was a trout fisherman. So I never did any of this. I had a lesson down at Eltringham, bottom of the Tyne.
I don't know that, no.
It's right down near Wylam. On the
I've heard of Wylam, but I don't really know the area.
So the guy left, give us my lesson 2 hours and said I could just fish on if you want. I didn't know what I was doing. And as soon as he disappeared, his car drove off. Like £10 salmon. It was a brown coloured thing. I killed it. Which I shouldn't have done.
Oh.
I was so excited. And then 2 casts later, when I calmed down, I got a sea trout about £3. I thought it was easy after that. And I went about a year and a half without catching anything else.
Newcastle need to. We worked it out with our last. Did we have 5 games left before the Leeds match? Or 4?
I think that's.
No, it was 4 because
we've got 3 left now.
We've got 3 left now.
Brighton, is this?
We've got Brighton, Leicester, and Chelsea.
So, and we should win all 3. Another way, Chelsea's playing as well. You would think that would be the hardest one.
It would have been good to see Chelsea go down.
Oh, I want to see Everton go down as well.
I want to see Everton go down. I don't know why. I think it's just because of how long they've been in it.
Right. If you look at Chelsea's team, there's no way they should be where they are. I'm not sure Frank Lampard was the right.
I think they're just getting anyone they could.
Right.
I'm sure when he left Chelsea, he managed Derby.
Right. But he loaned loads of players from Chelsea, didn't he? So they had like a team of really high quality Chelsea, like juniors and players like that.
And they would want to go as well though, because it's Frank Lampard.
That is perfect. No, straight. Just let that swing round. You never know.
We're working it out, and we need 2 wins or a win in 3 draws.
Liverpool's played a game more, haven't they?
Liverpool's played 1 more extra than us, so now we need to get 2 wins out of 3, or yeah, we need to get 2 wins. We can't get 3 draws anymore.
So what we need 2 wins. And
we need 2 wins, and then we're safe in the Champions League. It's only Man United that are in danger. I'm so happy they got beat by West Ham when we got beat.
I know, because I was down in Leeds at my sister's house. I was in a right mood. Especially after the first 10 minutes, because I thought,
well, I thought we were going to thump them.
I did. I think it's that penalty going there.
I didn't say on the telly what was it a penalty or not? Well, apparently it wasn't, because it hit off his leg and onto his hand.
In his hand, but it hit his hand, didn't it? So for me.
But I can understand if that was the case. I can understand why, because
you don't want to win by default, do you? So. Good. That's just the win. Don't worry about that.
I'd like to see Arsenal win it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I do here. What that man?
Look, here's where you want to catch. There's a lot to take on in there.
I was confused in the first 10 minutes because I was standing there and everyone, like no one even appealed for a handball.
Aye.
And then a ref just blew his whistle, handball, and we're like, what? But I don't think when they send them to the screen, I don't think it should be that they've made a fault. Well, I can understand why, but I think they should be able to stick with their own decision.
Oh yeah, I mean they should still, but very rarely do you see...
When they go to the screen, it most likely is different.
Oh, you think, well, that's what happened with Leeds. So the ball gets crossed in, the player had his hand up like that.
Was it their defender?
He was about to head it, and it must have skimmed
his fingers.
Barely, and the ref didn't give it.
So did he think it was at first, and then he went to the screen?
He said no penalty.
He said no penalty, and then he went to the screen and said yeah.
Like you say, you know, as soon as it gets up the screen.
Did they score by a penalty or not?
They went 1-0 up.
Yeah, I saw it when we were.
And missed it.
And then we scored
30 seconds later from the pen. And then Callum Wilson scored again from the pen. Good. Perfect.
The Tottenham game was good.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be a really hard game.
I was like, well, on my way to watch it, and well, like, this is the biggest game of the season. It didn't look, we were playing as if it wasn't, like, playing as if it was some, as if they were in the form of Chelsea.
Right, we're going to get a drink because I've got my mouth out to stand to.
Alright.
I get sick if I keep doing that. See you in a bit.
See you there.
Like I say, if it's all going wrong, stop, just have 5 minutes, sit in the bank and chill. Okay,
alright.
And then go back.
Alright. Thank you.
Is it fish?
Oh. He comes and it's nothing. Nothing can be feeling at all. Comes and sand. Da 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 da. And then nothing can be feeling at all. Nothing,